Assalamualaikum. This is Sada Norin Reza, and here's the list of our group member. So basically, I will give in and out overview of this data logger lab. Here, I have made a slide where I tried to compile, or you can say sum up the task in one. In this lab, we have used 4 softwares and 3 libraries. The softwares of Proteus has been used to create circuit using Arduino terminal and DHT sensor. Using the Arduino IDE, we have used the code of DHT sensor. After the run, we have created the connection from DHT sensor to Arduino IDE. The front panel window is the user interface for the VI extension. We have used the LabVIEW front panel to build the block diagram. And the block diagram contains the graphical source code of a LabVIEW program. And lastly, the virtual serial port driver provides the GUI and command line application control. Thank you.
Hello, Assalamu alaikum. This is Nazmul Islam, and I'm going to explain the Proteus part of our lab task. So at first, we have selected the necessary components for our circuit design. So here's a DST11 sensor, which is a very low-cost digital temperature and humidity sensor, and here's the virtual monitor, and here's the COM physical interface module, which works by capturing and buffering serial signals, which it then presents to the electrical circuit. And as for Arduino model, we have used Arduino Uno. So here we can see that DST11 one number pin was connected with power and 4.7 kilo ohm resistor. Then it, along with data pin of DST11 sensor, it was connected with the Arduino into pin. Then the TXT pin of COM along with the RXT pin of virtual motor was connected with the TXT pin of Arduino, and the RXT pin of COM was connected with the RXT pin of Arduino. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Mohammad Samir Irtiza, and I'll be talking about the firmware code of our project. So our project uses a DHT sensor. We have over here included some DHT sensor library files, and then we have defined 2 variables to connect to the DHT11 sensors pin number 2. And over here in this serial.begin method, we are setting the baud rate for the terminal at 9600. And using this loop function, we continuously check and read from the sensor at a 500 millisecond interval. So this H variable will read the humidity value. The T variable will contain the temperature value in Celsius, and the F variable will contain the temperature in Fahrenheit. Over here, we are checking if one of those values are null or not. If none of those value is null, we are going ahead and printing those into the terminal. And that is all. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is SM Mutasimbillah Fahim. So I have designed the block diagram of this project. So after designing the front view part of this project, we initially got this temperature, humidity, and the 2 wave charts of temperature and humidity. Then we got here the visa resource by which we will select the COM ports. Then here is the functions, which includes clear function, open function, and these 2 read function by which we will read strings. Then here is the flash buffer, and lastly here is the clear and the error control function. Then we have created this while loop here, and inside the while loop we have got this temperature, humidity, and the 2 wave charts, and also a time delay of 500 millisecond. And also we have got here these 2 string to number converters, and here is the array here. So the first 2 input of this array is the date and time, and the date and time we will get from this get date and time function. And the third input of this array is the temperature here, and the fourth input of this array is the humidity, and the rest of the inputs of this array are the IDs of my group members. And lastly, you have got this table control here, and this is all from the block diagram of this project. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum, sir. I am Shobhan Mondal. Now I will discuss how we have connected our Arduino from Proteus with LabVIEW and get output. First, we make a pair of COM1 and COM2 port with virtual serial port driver Pro. Then in Proteus, we choose COM1 and baud rate 9600 in this COMPIM port. And in the LabVIEW front panel view, we choose the port COM2 so that we can connect it with Proteus, and then run the LabVIEW, and here we get the data. But if we run the Proteus, then we get the sensor data in this table. If we change the sensor data of DHT11, and we get the instant change in our table. And if we also change the data of humidity, it will also changes in the table. And also in this graphical interface, we get the changes. You can see the changes here. And this is the total task of our data logger system. Thank you, sir. Assalamu alaikum.